My dad is Mexican, which means I'm half Mexican, which means I have to go finish the dishes once this shit's done. It's actually my lunch break. They made me come in at 7 in the morning, so. My father's old school, he's always yelling, and the other day he's watching Fox News, and now on Fox News they read viewers' tweets. So he sees this, he goes up to me, he's like, Raymond, I want them to read my tweets. Teach me all about the Twitter. I want to start the tweeting. Teach me all about the Twitter. I was like, teach you about Twitter? Motherfucker, 25 years ago, I could not teach you how to jump in Super Mario Brothers. Now you want to retweet like Bill O'Reilly or some shit. You ever try to teach a racist Mexican how to play Nintendo? Like, that shit did not end well. Why is the B before the A on this controller? These goddamn chinks! I'm like, they're Japs, not chinks. If you're gonna be racist, you gotta come correct, alright? Fuck you! Thanks, I'm 6 years old. Thanks for telling me that. My mother died about a year ago. It was rough, we're doing better. My dad goes up and he goes, Raymond, it has been a year since your mother has died. It is a new year, 2017. Maybe it's time you give me a new wife. Why don't you sign me up for the Tinder? I will meet the new woman on the Tinder. I'm like, Dad, you're 90 years old. The next time you get laid is to rest. Don't go. Who's he gonna bang? Betty White? Fucks the hooker, he's gonna have a stroke. Then I gotta pay for the house. I miss my mom, I do. My mom was a lot of fun, but my mom worried about a lot of shit. My mom worried about shit that's never gonna happen. My mom once saw this movie, Grizzly Man. And if you've never seen this movie, it's about a guy who decides to live in the forest with bears to prove that we can live in harmony with nature, that we can live in harmony with bears. And then the bears eat him. They eat him and they eat his fucking fiance. And he just asked his fiance to marry him, and they find the engagement ring in the bear's poop when they kill it after they go to try to save him. So don't live in the bears. Don't live with the bears. Stay the fuck away. Especially if you want to get married and have kids. Don't go near bears, okay? So this movie ends, and my mother, she is crying her eyes out. She's like, Raymond, I'm just so afraid you're gonna get eaten by a bear. Do me a favor, if you ever see a bear, just lay down. Play dead, Raymond, just lay down. I was like, Mom, I never leave New York City. Where the fuck am I gonna run into a bear? Guys, the only bears we have in New York City are fat gay men, alright? And if one of them were to attack you, and you were to lay down, guess what? They win, so not a good strategy. When my mom died, I wanted to believe she was still out there as a spirit or as a ghost. I started researching ghosts. I started watching the ghost hunting shows on cable television. Has anybody here seen the ghost hunting shows on cable TV? Yeah. Okay, 2 people. All right, cool. If you haven't seen them, spoiler alert, they have yet to find a fucking ghost. They have not found one goddamn ghost, and they've been on the air for like 12 years, and yet they are ghost hunters. How are you a ghost hunter? You've never caught a ghost. I've never caught vagina, so I don't have a show called Vagina Hunter, okay? I don't know what it looks like. It could be anything. I don't get laid a lot. I was trying to date a 20-year-old. Don't ask questions. Is that too young? Is 20 too young? A lot of my friends might got mad. Like, what are you talking about? With a 20-year-old? How dare you try to have sex with something really attractive? Like, why? What do you have to say to a 20-year-old? I'm like, listen, she likes Star Wars, I like Star Wars. What the fuck else are you to talk about with anyone, okay? Like, you like the prequels? No, they suck. Great, let's have sex. Awesome, cool. I guess you guys like Star Wars. Okay, that's cool. You know, like my friends, they're all married now, and my best friend, he has a wife. He goes, you know, it's such a joy every morning to have a woman my age to talk to. And I go over to the house, and his wife always looks like they have 2 kids. She looks like she just out of Apocalypse Now every fucking morning. Like she's got bags under her eyes. She's like, where the fuck am I? These babies are my joy. So it's fucking hard. Look, at least with a 20-year-old, there's still hope in her eyes when you come in her face, all right, guys? Are my dreams gonna come true? Mine just did, so. It turns out it didn't end that well. Turns out she liked my friend, she didn't like me, and I had no fucking clue. I was devastated. I didn't know. I had no idea. But I didn't want to let her know I had no idea. I wanted to pretend like because you know what? Look, at my age, 30. Let's definitely go with 30. I'm definitely 30. Okay, there's a 10-year age difference. There you go. At my age, you don't want to think that someone who was watching iCarly as a serious piece of art 3 years ago has pulled the Kaiser Soze on you. So I pulled it like I knew the whole time. You think I didn't know that you liked my friend? I knew. I was actually getting you ready for you to fuck my friend because that's what a good friend I am. You know what this was like? This was like Karate Kid. I was Mr. Miyagi and you were Ralph Macchio. You remember that movie? And she was like, no, I don't. I'm 20. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Here's the deal. After it ended, I was depressed. I was depressed for 2 months. And when I lie down, and if I thought about her, I started getting like chest pains. And that was weird. Never had that before. Especially because I'm 30. You know, I'm very young and hip. So I called up my friend who's a nurse, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And she goes, oh, that's like heartbreak. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, that's a real thing. Some people think that it's a stroke, but heartbreak is a real medical condition. And I was devastated because I didn't know you could die from not getting laid, okay? Because if that's the case, I've been living a very unhealthy lifestyle. I'm very unhealthy. It's to the point of I go to a bar later, I try to talk to a girl, and she walks away. I'm like, excuse me, miss, I have a prescription from my doctor. You have to suck my dick or I go into cardiac arrest. Where the fuck are you going, murderer? I felt bad that I was making friends with a girl on stage, so I told her about the jokes, and she was cool with all of them, except the one with the cum in the face. And she was like, they never happened. And I'm like, she goes, no, I know for a fact. I go, listen, I go by alternative facts, okay? And she was like, what? I'm like, welcome to Trump's America, goddammit! It's a new fucking world. Anybody here vote for Trump? 2 people. Okay, cool. I did that joke, by the way, in Riverdale, the Bronx, and fucking they cheered. They shot guns in the air. They killed the Mexican. It was fucking amazing. By the way, have you noticed since he got elected, like Trump supporters get fucking angry if you make fun of them? Like they get like you make fun of their mother. Like I make fun of my dead mother, okay? I make fun of the fact that my mother has died, and I did the Trump joke last night in the Bronx, and they freaked the fuck out. Like, hey! You can't make fun of Trump. This is a guy who was having coke parties in the 80s. Marla Maples said his dick was too small. She told my friend at a bar, believe me, okay? It's very small, like his hands. Fuck him. So, but Trump supporters now, like a year ago, you just like, do they not remember 10 years ago? Remember, did you guys go to comedy shows 10 years ago? People took dumps on George W. Bush. Like George W. Bush could have gave a homeless kid $1, and Louis Black just would take down his pants, take a dump on that fucking guy. But now we can't make fun of this fucking doofus who hosted the fucking Celebrity Apprentice. Fuck him! Let's go fuck he's president. And fuck this stupid stuff. Alright? If I can make fun of a girl I like, I can make fun of a mother who died my fucking arms, I can make fun of that piece of shit. Alright? I love Hulk Hogan. I would give Hulk Hogan a hand job. That's how much I believe in Hulkamania. When he lost Yokozuna, I cried for 3 weeks. I was unable to love when I saw Hulk Hogan lose to Yokozuna at King of the Ring 1993. And I will still make fun of that bald, orange piece of shit. Even though I based my entire life on his teachings, which is why I've never touched a woman.